Hello. Welcome to Did She Just Say That? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm Chesson.
And I'm Ashley.
And today we're talking about the hustle culture versus the soft lifestyle. I'm excited about this one.
Are you?
I am.
Good.
I have no idea where we're going with it, but
It'll lead us.
yeah, I
Yeah.
love this.
hmm
So I'm excited.
Yeah.
Um, glad you joined us.
Samesies.
You can find us on all the things. We would love for you to join us in our little community. You can
hmm
find us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. We're streaming on all the platforms, and if you want to watch, find us on YouTube. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. It's getting so much easier. All right, girl.
All right. So, the hustle culture versus the soft lifestyle. Start out talking about what those things are. So, hustle culture, that's the rise and grind, right?
So
That's,
busy, so busy.
yeah, like the 5 a.m. workouts and then getting up and running and going and having your day, like,
Jam packed.
yes, jam packed.
Yeah.
No rest. Rest is for the weak. Side hustles times 100.
Oh,
Side
yeah.
hustles versus side hustles versus side. I mean, like all for days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Booked and busy.
Ooh.
Always booked and busy.
Yep.
Yep.
Have to get you in next month.
Uh huh. Pencil me in. Increased productivity equals increased worth. Mindset, potentially.
Mm.
Answering work emails at 1 a.m. I mean, and then, like, if your mom, the kids, the sports, the picking up from school, the taking home from school,
Every activity,
all the
every birthday
activities.
party.
Yeah, prepping for all of that, having the gifts ready for the birthday parties,
Yep.
all the things that come along with being a mom. All right, so then soft life, the soft lifestyle, peace over pressure. You know how I'm like slowing down my words right
Yeah, I
now?
love it.
Boundaries and rest. Listen to your body.
I feel like it's like a soothing go to sleep.
I know. This is my voice that's gonna help you fall asleep later.
Okay. Just not yet. Don't go to
Yeah,
sleep
yeah,
yet.
not yet. Saying no. Period.
Mm.
I can never can say that right.
A little tea.
Yeah. Protect your energy and your peace.
So important.
Protect it. Oh, that sounds stressful. I'm just going to take a nap. Like, that's that mindset. Like, that can wait till later.
Yeah.
So, which one of those, what aligns with you? What kind of speaks to you when you hear both of those examples?
Great question. Um, I love the soft
hmm
lifestyle. I have found myself getting caught up in the hustle
hmm
and feeling like I need that. Um, and almost like to a performance level,
hmm
and realizing that in that hustle, it's because I didn't want to have to face the inner things. And if I just kept myself
Hmm.
busy, if I just
Yeah.
kept going, find a new activity, find a new
hmm
sport, get the kids involved in this and that, and run here, run that there, it kept me from having to do the inner work
Mm.
or even having to process or think about things that, like, if I just keep busy, I don't have to deal
Yeah.
with that.
hmm
Um, there was that side of it. And then the performance side of it, like, everyone around me, like, they want they want to keep their calendar so busy. Maybe that's the way it's supposed to be because when you get that soft lifestyle, you're talking about the inner peace.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have that inner peace to have a soft lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
You because if not, I
Yep.
know we talk about this all the time, but your nervous system is not going to allow you to have that peace.
Yep.
And even with the soft lifestyle, you can still get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and
Mm-hmm.
do the workouts, but still take the nap,
Mm-hmm.
still eat healthy, but still enjoy ice cream. Like, it's a balance, I think.
Right. Yeah.
Um, but I do feel whenever you're either trying to perform or trying to avoid,
Mhm.
you're going to lean towards that hustle
Sure.
so hard. And I got to get the next promotion. I've got to find the better job that has this and has that, to be able to keep up
Right.
the
With the
hustle life.
Joneses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, but I definitely have migrated, I guess, towards that softer
Mhm.
lifestyle. And I was, I don't know if it was you, I was just telling the other day, my brother is here visiting for a little bit. And I was like, I'm getting to a place where I don't know that I could ever live with anybody again.
Mhm.
And I don't want to be like that,
Right. Right.
but it is very eye-opening.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
because I'm not, I mean, if I were still just going, going, going all the
Mhm.
time, it wouldn't even
Right.
phase me.
You're in a peaceful space.
Mhm.
And then it could be seen as disturbing the peace a little bit if you're not prepared for it or
Right.
if you're kind of set in the way. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you?
I tend to go towards the busy, stay busy kind of thing up until my body tells me
Mm.
it's time to like
And it will quit.
jump into your soft. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I feel like I'm a blend of both.
Mhm.
I don't do a good job of blending both all the time,
Right.
but I see myself like people look at me sometimes are like, "You're not married, you have no kids. Like, how do you like what's so busy?" And but I'm constantly it's my socialness I think too
Yeah.
that I enjoy being busy, but I do find myself now staying home a little more,
Mhm.
considering getting a puppy. I don't know. I've always been told I'd be a terrible dog mom because I'm never home. And they're not wrong.
Right.
But also, I'm finding peace and joy. And maybe this is through the whole phase of what I'm going through right now, just trying to like chill a little bit and that kind of thing. But I think we've talked about this in a former episode that I found like performance to me was,
Mhm.
accolades and success and all the things. But realizing that your body suffers sometimes when you go too hard.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, were you raised? So the what? So how were you raised? Were you raised in one or the other, a blend of
I
both?
feel like it was really blended.
Yeah.
Um, Very much so. And when I'm for me,
Hmm.
the softer lifestyle doesn't mean that you stay home all the time. You don't
Yeah.
do
Yeah. Yeah.
anything or and to some people it's like, well, your life is still really
Hmm.
busy. It can still be
Sure.
busy. So
Yeah.
and it's different for everybody.
Right.
And some people they thrive in that hustle
Hmm.
and then they need to take a break and then they get right
Right.
back in it and that's what works for them.
Yeah.
So don't I mean I
Hmm.
don't want to come across like this is better than that
Right.
or
Yeah. And I think two people can hear those two lifestyles and hear different things too.
for sure. Absolutely.
And so,
But
I-
sorry, back to your question.
yeah.
I'm
Yes.
sorry.
No.
Um I feel like there was a good balance. My mom we were raised with a single mom. We we did a lot of things, but she still made home fun
Hmm.
to where we didn't have to be going and do I mean but so I think there was a good balance there.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. I've never really thought about that
Hmm.
before. But yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like what about you?
Soft, like
Okay.
more so than anything. I feel like I always talk about this, like living in the country was more of slow life, a little
Mhm.
more, things weren't rushed. People were a little bit late and it didn't matter. And it was just
Yeah.
like a lot more of enjoying the people that you were there. Like when you had gatherings, it's like enjoy the people. I now feel like as an adult and living in the city and living, you know, going make over planning and then having to go how about and then like
Yeah.
so I would say like definitely this the soft it was more. I remember going out back after school and just sitting there and like listening to the crickets at night and drinking the sweet tea and going to and shucking some corn and like stuff like that. So
Bonfires.
yeah,
Yeah.
bonfires. So to me, like I think that's why I enjoy going home so much
Mhm.
is because I get to live that little bit and I get to escape from.
Yeah. It's your
which
recharge.
I'm a recharge, absolutely. So yeah, that's definitely how my childhood was.
Yeah.
But yeah, and burnout.
Mm.
Kind of hear about that a little bit more now. I think that with the hustle lifestyle comes there's pros and cons
Mhm.
to both, but the burnout can be real. And when for some reason when I hear burnout, I think about sports.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you too?
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
I kept hearing as a kid, like, when you start something so young, you're gonna get burnt out, and they won't want to play
Mhm.
that in college or what have you, and as they get
Yep.
older. And I do think that when you're kind of pushed and, you have other influences with that, definitely burnout can happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that sometimes it comes to your body literally yelling at you
Yes.
to go, I can't keep up with this, or I'm going to suffer from it,
Yeah.
and other people are going to suffer from it. So, but yeah, do you burn out? Same thing for you? Like that's kind of what you hear when you think about it?
Yeah. I mean, and now, of course, it's a little bit different, but yeah, younger for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And I always, for like example with that, with my kids, I always tell them have one sport per season
Mm-hmm.
so you don't get burnout because
Boundaries. Yeah.
when the switch happens, then you're going to focus on that. It's going to keep you moving. You're getting involved. You have the discipline for it, but it's not, well, when I'm not playing basketball, then I'm practicing basketball all the time, around the clock, blah, 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 and you get burnout
Mm-hmm.
on it. And I'm their dad nor I, either one, push too hard on them with that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. Like we support it, but it's not like you have to get all the trainings and that kind of, unless that's what they want.
Mm-hmm.
But still with boundaries, so the burnout doesn't happen in that way. But now I feel like it's more. I have a really good friend, and always had a very fast paced life, always going, 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 going. Could not keep.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm like, have you left your house this week?
So
Like,
it's changed.
yes, a little bit,
Yeah.
but they made their home. And
Yeah.
when we were talking about it, she was like, we pay all this money for our homes,
Mm-hmm.
and then we never want to be in them.
Right.
Like, she has made her home her happy place,
That's
and
awesome.
she sits outside and drinks her coffee. She,
Mm-hmm.
has her dogs there playing, and she people come up, but she has made her home
Mm-hmm.
not just her safe place,
Yeah.
but her happy place. And so it's so and her when she talks, it's calmer. It's not as fast, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, wow, the change
Yeah.
is so. But it took work.
Was that I would say was it intentional? She wanted to slow down, or did was she just getting like as we get older, kind of
I
tend
think it
to
was the burnout and it
yeah.
reevaluating. She was like, I was even running with people that
Mm-hmm.
I didn't align with to keep my calendar busy.
Mm-hmm.
And I think some situations happened that she was like, what am I doing? Why am I
Her calendar was full, but her heart wasn't full.
exact?
Yeah.
Yes. And her heart, it's the exact opposite
Yeah.
now. Her calendar is exactly
Yep.
how she wants it, and her heart is so full.
Aw.
Yeah, it's
I love
really,
that.
yeah.
I had a little room in my house beforehand, and it was an extra bedroom, so turned it into like a meditation slash prayer room. And so I
Mm,
had like pictures of like deceased family in there, and like I had this really pretty what do you call it, like little, not a mural but like a fabric, that we had
yeah.
beforehand, and it was very calming, and I had like just
Like zen,
candles and zen. It was a very zen room.
calm.
Yeah, and I would notice that I would need to go in that room at times and just
Mm.
escape. So it is nice when you create that in your home as well, a place
Yes.
for you to escape. Even though your family is going to be going in different directions, you still need to refill your cup and find that
Yeah.
space too.
And it shouldn't have to be, I mean, yeah, going on a walk or
Hmm.
getting out in nature or
Whatever.
whatever it is, going to the gym. That's fine too, but
Yeah.
being able to be in your home and having
Hmm.
that place that can help you regulate.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, you're literally living to have the home. You're
Hmm.
you're working to have this home.
Right. Might as well
So,
make it your home.
might as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So pros and cons of both lifestyles. Pros of the hustle lifestyle. People talk about leveling up and
Oh, you're gonna love it. You're
level. You
gonna
are
meet all the people and have the social calendar and the followers and the
all the things.
yeah,
Yep, builds discipline and at times financial freedom. So if you do have multiple, you have side hustles and you have multiple income revenue or revenue coming in multiple places.
hmm
But yeah, that's I mean those are responsibilities. So, but if you have too much going on, some of those things can suffer. So talking about the cons of that. People and other things can suffer. Your health can suffer. I mean, thinking about like blood pressure and if you're in a
yeah,
hustle lifestyle and you don't have time to food prep and take time, you're eating probably not good stuff and feeding your body things that are quick and easy
yep,
and then wanting more or you don't feel like you're doing enough like this goal that you're trying to get to
yeah,
always wanting to be and do more and that kind of thing anxiety and burnout. Those are the
hmm
cons.
yep,
Or the soft lifestyles, the pros, establishing boundaries, you mentioned that earlier, peace mentally and joy. I think of stopping and smelling the roses.
mm,
You're just, and that's where I'll realize when I'm in a soft space like that, my gratitude is over. I now, I walked yesterday, took the trash out
hmm
from my apartment and walked out to the trash. And I remember when I looked up and the sun was starting to set, and I was like,
mm.
God, thank you so much for this beautiful day. And I was just the gratitude was
Your
so
head
there.
wasn't in your phone as
Yeah.
you're taking out the trash, walking the dog,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
you.
It
Huh,
was just I had trash in one hand and I was walking and I was just looking around and going like this is great. I'm in a good
yeah.
space.
When you were talking about the pros and cons of the hustle culture, it reminded me. I will never. I don't. I'm sure everyone has heard this, but like your life, you have all of these different balls. Is what
Mhm.
they. So you have glass balls and plastic balls,
Mhm.
right? Your glass balls are the ones that you have. If they fall, like they shatter.
Yeah.
Your family, your job, whatever they may be for
Mhm.
you. And so you're always juggling.
Yeah.
And the plastic balls, you're like, yep, let it fall, let it fall, let it fall.
Mhm.
And I feel like that's how it is in that hustle culture. Like you have to choose which ones are like, I got to keep these afloat. And they may just be barely on the table,
Yeah.
but they're still on the table.
Yeah.
But those plastic balls are falling all around. And when it's that softer lifestyle, like, I don't have any plastic balls.
Right.
You know,
You don't
they're
have room for that. Yeah.
yeah, and the glass balls that you have, they're nurtured, they're cared
Yes.
for, they're not hanging onto the
Mhm.
table, and it's just
Yeah.
and there's so much to that. Your relationships are deeper.
Mhm. Intentional.
Your gratitude is
Yeah.
higher.
Yeah.
You see things that you miss whenever you're hustling, hustling, hustling.
Mhm.
Um, and there's just so much
Yeah.
that it just looks so different
It
in
does.
whatever it is that you choose.
Right. Yeah. That's a great story. It's a good comparison.
Mhm.
And yeah, it's really good. I like that. I like it a lot. I like it a
I
lot.
like that a lot.
But the on the soft lifestyle, the cons, sliding into complacency at times,
Mm.
and losing motivation at times. Like if you're
Yeah,
just overly chilling zen and that kind of thing, or if you care what people think, people can see you as a certain way, either direction.
so true.
But and then romanticizing avoidance and
Mhm.
being just avoiding things because don't disturb my peace
Yeah.
and maybe missing out on adventure and some things too. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Mm. That's big.
rest guilt. You think that's a thing?
Absolutely.
Especially, I feel like I hear this from moms. Rest
Mhm.
guilt, like when there's always something to be done, whether you're in the moment and you're putting fires out,
Yeah.
or if you're not doing that, then you're planning ahead.
Yes.
There's really not a lot of room for. But I do think when you do rest, you're a better better person for people, better mom, better.
You have seen this firsthand, and honestly, you've had to unfortunately get the some of the brunt of it. But so we have 2 days that we normally record our podcast,
Mhm.
and when my kids go to their dads, that's the hardest. That is the days where I'm like, Ashley, I know we're supposed to do
Yeah,
this today. I don't have it in me
yeah.
because I am burnt out.
Mhm.
And I'm like, there's no way that I can go down there and give anything that is going to come out good right now. Like,
That's
I
it.
have
I'm glad
to,
you know
I
that.
have to rest.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I know, I mean, thankfully we have worked it out to where we know
Yes.
how to do it and we can work ahead, blah, blah, blah. But whenever that day comes, it's almost like I feel myself getting that anxiety like, do I have it in me
Mhm.
or do I need to rest? Because
Yeah.
this week was hard or we went so, like, we had so, I mean, right now with them and their activities, pretty much Friday is the only day that we have open
Yeah.
and Sunday.
Mhm.
But it is go, 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 go.
Right.
And sometimes I feel guilty because I'm like,
Mhm.
I don't have the kids. This is when we need to do it. But I also know that I am burnt out and I need
Yeah.
to rest. And
Sure.
you can definitely have guilt
Mhm.
in needing to slow down sometimes.
Yeah. But also, and I mean, I probably haven't said this like verbally out loud, but I've thought it. If this podcast thing ever becomes too much or
Oh, yeah.
it gets in the way of friendship or anything, it's never worth the cost of those things.
No.
So I hope that you feel,
Oh, of course. If we ever get to a place where it's not bringing
yeah,
us joy, we know.
right.
But
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But also, like on the days you need to rest, like I'm never going to get upset about
not,
that.
you haven't yet.
No. You
It's
know,
happened
sometimes I
before.
go, oh, I do too. Like, I'm glad that you
Yes.
said that because I need to too. Like,
Yeah.
it's been so. No, I'm glad that we have those conversations, and
Oh, for
we
sure.
have a plan, but we always know that that plan can get shaken a little bit,
It
and
does
yeah,
at least once a month
yeah,
get
but
shaken in some way.
we figure it out
But there's
always.
still the guilt
Yeah,
in needing to
sure.
rest.
Yeah.
It depends on the situation, I
Hmm.
think. I think it's situational
Yeah.
if with the rest.
Well, I'm the same way. If I'm not eating, like, then I am not pleasant to be around. So it's almost like I know I have to be.
Yeah.
Guys like to be fed and I like to sleep. Don't let me get hungry.
No hangry
No,
Ashley.
hangry Ashley. She's not cute. But yeah, I get that. There are times when you're like, I have to rest,
Yeah.
and that's okay. That's okay for someone that's listening to this.
So
It's
yeah,
okay
but
to
there's
rest.
guilt and there are times
I'm
even with
sure.
the kids it's like, "Hey guys,
Hmm.
you got to give me 10."
Yep. Mom, 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 mama, mommy, mom,
Bruh.
bruh, bruh, mom, bruh. That's funny.
My mom used to always say, "I'm going to change my name to bleep and dare
Yeah.
you to say it or you have to pay me $1 every time you say my name."
Funny. That's funny.
Mhm.
Christine, I love it. What does your social media showcase? Your friends, your circle. Do you see a blend? Do you see one more than the other?
What?
Burnout
Oh.
or culture, like the burnout culture, or do you see more of your circle and your friends? Like,
Mm,
do you see our friends posting, "I'm going to Sedona for a retreat and you know having yoga time," or do you see the person posting every move? I'm going to the grocery. I'm home. I'm going here. I'm going to the gym.
I feel like there's a blend.
The blend.
I'm horrible at scrolling social media though. You know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
If I open the app and it's not the first one or
Yeah.
two things that pop, I don't know what you're doing. I don't have a clue.
You answer you see my TikTok videos. That's what's important.
Yeah, that's because it
Or
comes
good
in a
morning chickens.
message. Or good
Sugar
morning.
britches. Good morning, sugar
Oh,
britches.
they make me so
Oh,
happy.
me too. I feel like I can't get out of bed without seeing one
I
now.
know.
Yeah. Keep
They're
them coming.
amazing.
Keep them coming.
Don't worry. I'm no quitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there's a good blend of both.
Yeah.
And like just talking about this, there are certain people that come to mind on
Mhm.
both aspects of it, and some that very much so live in the hustle culture, but they have to escape to get that break. And but they have learned how to instill like the peace in their home, even having
Mhm.
to live in a hustle culture because of their careers and stuff like that. But I think there's a good blend in my circle.
Oh.
As far as social media goes, if you're not, if you ain't
Mm.
first, you're last, because I ain't seeing
Right.
it.
I ain't seen it. I mean, yeah, definitely a blend. I've got all over the board, and a lot of I've got tons of volleyball people and home people and Louisville people, and
Hmm.
just a blend of people that I've met throughout work or whatever part of life in general. But definitely see a mix of both. And it's nice to see. Sometimes it's a reminder. Like I see people doing things.
Yes.
We talk about the comparison. Sometimes we see people that are like, they're posting all these things and
Yeah.
what have you, but also seeing people do something for themselves and going, "Ooh, I need to do something for myself." So sometimes
Yeah.
it's a good little reminder to like make time. And I think half the battle is probably accepting where you are in those things and knowing what you need
Yes.
and letting go of what that is. I,
Yes.
I do understand. I keep talking about moms. I'm not even a mom and talk about it a lot, but I do know that there's a responsibility that you're always going to have.
Yeah. You can't let
The goal is
those
to keep them alive. You
right.
know,
Keep them
so,
fed.
yep,
Keep them safe. Keep
exactly.
them alive.
And so like that's always going to be a priority. But I think back to COVID sometimes, and
Oh.
I was like red hot. Like I remember
Mm.
happy hours on Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Thursdays. Oh, and Monday, can't forget about that.
Yeah.
And then sleeping in and asking myself, did I put deodorant on? Did I brush my teeth? And did I brush my hair?
Right.
That's I
Yeah.
can't imagine being a parent in that time frame.
I
Like,
was a teacher.
oh,
Kindergarten, first, second, and seventh grade.
OMG.
Never in my life did I want to be a teacher. That was
Oh, I'm
never
sure.
on my little paper.
Did you have to do those little meetings and then hopping on and
Honey, yeah.
yeah, yeah, we
Yeah.
don't have to relive that
We
one.
don't.
I can see your body
You're
just
you're messing up my nervous
Yeah, I
system.
see that.
Kidding.
I visually see that. Something's happening over there.
Yeah. That was
Yeah, hard
yeah.
times.
Oh my goodness. It was
Mm.
so I think I told the story on here of me messing up with one of my kiddos. They missed their little
Mm.
lunch thing that they got to dress up for and
Yeah.
was completely just devastated and wrecked me.
Mm.
I'm the one that had the time wrong.
Yeah.
And they missed their little lunch bunch and they were all dressed up. And so we ended up, we
Mm.
pivoted and it worked out. But I was like,
Mm-hmm.
no one signed up for that.
I
That
also
was,
told myself if I heard the word pivot during COVID one more time, I was going to throat punch somebody. That word was
it was,
overused.
it was.
It was overused. But
Hmm.
yes, I
And what was
mean,
the obsession with toilet paper?
oh my
Like, how did we
gosh.
have a shortage?
I don't know. But now I'm seeing like someone there was like a TikTok and it showed someone taking a paper towel roll and cutting it in half and being like, "This is how you save money." And so you're using paper towel instead of toilet paper. First of all, yuck and
It,
ouch.
and
Like,
you can't put that in the
no,
toilet either.
no. Anyway, but this is the times we're in. Guess
Right.
what was your Gage was gonna go and get a moped. What was not
Oh,
like
yeah.
legit
For
because
gas.
gas is crazy expensive.
Yes.
I feel like that's our new toilet paper is gas.
Right. Gas.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
ish
Ish.
in its
Yeah.
own way.
Yeah.
I got really off topic. Sorry.
Sorry. That
No,
was.
no.
We rambled.
Do you what and who suffers during either of those? Does anyone suffer in the soft phase?
Maybe those. They. I mean, there could be, yeah, because if you came from like that hustle culture and
Mm.
you've slowed down, maybe you're not given as much of your time
Mm.
to some people.
That's fair.
Um, but I feel like if it's the people that like that is in
Mm.
your circle, then they're probably getting a better version of you.
You're making time for the people that you want to make time for.
Yeah.
It just, when I hear I mean, I feel like the soft outweigh, like, when you think about it in the long run, over long term, like, the soft lifestyle does seem to a little more
Appealing.
appealing. Thank you. You took the word right
Yeah.
out of my mouth. It just does. And I know I'm very much so a better version of myself when
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing all the things and slowing down, and as I said earlier, stopping selling the roses. It's just it's definitely, I'm definitely more intentional. I feel like that word has been such a word lately
Yes.
for the last episode, this
Yeah.
one. Just
Intentionality is.
intentionality. Yeah, it's a great. I've underestimated that word. I feel like it's such a powerful
It
thing.
is whenever you put it in, like, try to put it into your life.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Because when you're intentional, I don't know, there's something different
Mm-hmm.
about everything you bring to the table.
Yeah, your time, your energy, your
Do
all of
you
it.
follow Bobby Larry on social media?
I don't think he's like he. Yes, I do,
Whack
but
that.
he's not. I know how to itch, but he's not like top of my.
You need to
Is he
his
intentional?
post, or I mean,
Yeah.
he's a great storyteller, first of
Yeah.
all, but they're funny. But he said, and it's like, oh my gosh, how did you like?
Mm.
You need to follow him. You need to. I don't know if you can make it be
Yeah.
one or two for
I can
you.
change.
I
I can change my.
don't know how you do that, but yes, he's very intentional on what he posts, and I don't. Maybe you are. I don't know if he is or not. Bobby
Mm.
Larry, are you intentional on what you post? Because if you're not, you're doing a great job of making it look like you
Yeah.
are.
I think he is.
Because he shares so much. He's very vulnerable about what
Yeah.
he says, and it's good
And the
stuff.
things that they do for each other,
Mm,
I'm like,
him and Pumpkin. I know. Get
stop.
up and start their car and have a
Yeah.
little love note in there and snacks and drinks.
Hashtag goals. Hold on, I can't.
You
Hashtag
know
goals.
what?
Yeah.
We might need to have them talk about how intentional they
Mm.
are.
I'm in for that. Make a note. Oh, do you have a pen?
I, I
You
got
have
you.
your look. This is why you have your notebook.
Yeah,
I knew it.
there's a reason.
I love it. Can you have both lifestyles? I mean, I think we just said yes. You can navigate back and forth gracefully through them, or you can.
I think you can to an extent. I mean, you have to have great boundaries
Mhm. Yes.
to be able to do that. You have to have great boundaries. I mean, I mean, everything around it, because
Period.
you've got to be able
It's
to say, yeah, you've got to be able to say no. All of it would be what, yeah,
yes.
you would have to have great
Sure.
boundaries. Do you see the cold chills on
I
me?
see them.
Okay, they're
We need to
loud.
have blankets. It is summer ish. Like it's summer time frame.
This is crazy.
I know, but we
Sorry.
in the basement. It's okay. I had a note on here, and I think this is just a really wonderful, just thought idea. Build a life you don't have to escape from.
Yes, say it
Regard,
again.
build a life that you don't want to escape from. And I think that the either lifestyle is not right or wrong.
Right.
Every person's different, but I
Yeah.
think finding what's best for you and your family and your life, and finding that balance and creating the boundaries and not apologizing for where you are, that's that's important.
Yes.
So hopefully someone has heard this message, and maybe you're navigating the world of one or the other, and you're find yourself in the day exhausted and burnt out,
Yeah.
or you're looking maybe for more in life, or you're looking for to become more adventurous and become a little, maybe make more plans or make yourself a little more busier. But regardless, just being intentional
Yeah. Oh,
about
having the
time.
goal of building a life that you don't want to escape from. That's like
Mm-hmm.
everything that we said. If you heard nothing, please just hear that,
Maybe
because
that's the
that is,
title of.
yeah, maybe.
Maybe we'll tell you later.
What is it they
You'll
do?
find out.
Snap, snap,
Oh
snaps.
yeah.
I can give you snaps on that.
Snap.
I had to figure out what that meant.
Yeah. Well, we know.
Now we know. I love that.
This
That's
is a big topic.
that right there should be like number one goal for a
Mhm.
lot of for up there. I shouldn't say number one, but
Mhm.
because there are layers to that.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
put that on the fridge.
And I think it's okay. Like, you don't have to pick or choose these lifestyles per se,
No.
but look at your current situation
Hmm.
and go, what are the things that are giving me life, energy, happiness,
What do I not want to escape from in my life?
right? And then what's draining you, or
Hmm.
what's causing you angst, or what's causing you to feel a certain way? Name them
Yeah.
and find a way to bring everything full circle to the life that you don't want to escape
Yes. Well done, sis. She got
from.
her PhD today.
Thanks. PhD.
I
All
love
right.
that.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, you made it.
I
You
love
brought
it.
it around full circle for
Oh
us.
yeah.
So,
It was really good.
well, remember that you always
Always
have
have
a
a
seat
seat
at
at
our
our table.
table.
Or we have it. Why is this getting harder to
I
have
don't
that?
know. I don't know. You like that? Are you okay with it?
Yeah.
All right.
You okay with it?
Mhm.